Hi everyone and welcome back for our second video on English this week. We're going to be holding a sentence together all about the story Katie in London and things that we can do in London. So let's get started. Okay, so before we start, make sure you've listened to our story Katie in London and have a pencil and a piece of paper ready to go. So what I'm looking for now is I can write a sentence about what I can do in London. So we're going to be doing it together today. So let's have a look at some pictures of different things that we can do in London. Now, do you know what this picture is? It's a picture of the tube because the tubes travel underground and they take you to the different places in London. They're very exciting, make lots of loud noises when you go down there. Another thing we could do when we go to London is visit the zoo. We can have a look at the giraffes and all those animals you might see at the zoo. Got the zoo in London. One of my favourite things to do when I go to London is to have fish and chips. We can also have afternoon tea. Can you see all the little mini sandwiches, mini cakes and a cup of tea? Does anybody know what this picture is? This is a picture of the London Eye because you can go on the London Eye in one of these little pods and you go round very slowly all the way around to the bottom. We could also go on a boat if we went to London. Can you see a very fast boat going past the Tower Bridge? Okay, so before we start writing our sentence, I want us to practice our sounds together and then those tricky words that might come up in our sentence. So we're going to do my turn and your turn. First one, if for insect, fantastic. Let's have a look at this next letter. There's a clue at the top here. The sound it makes is zzz, zzz. Well done. That one tickles your tongue a bit. Let's have a look at this one. Ah, ah, ah for apple. And the last one we've got, can you see that letter? Sound it makes is k, k, k for caterpillar. Right, I want you to get your fastest finger out. I'm going to say a sound and I want you to point to the correct letters underneath the pictures. So listen carefully. First one, Z. Well done. Did you point to that one? Well done if you did. Okay, next one. I. Did you point to that one? Fantastic. Next one. Ah. Did you point to that one? And the last one. K. Did you point to that one? Well done. If you want to spend a little bit more time with an adult just checking you know those sounds, because there's a few there, you can pause the video and get an adult to test you. Okay, let's have a look at some of the tricky words that we might find in our sentence today. So the first one is I, in that blue box, I. The next one in our green box is can, can. Pink box, we've got go, go. And the last one in our yellow box is to, to. Right, fastest fingers. I'm going to test you now, see how well you can remember those. Can. Well done if you pointed to the green box. Next one. To. Well done if you pointed to the yellow box. Next one. I. Well done if you pointed to the blue box. Next one. Go. Well done if you pointed to the pink box. If you need a little bit more time, as I said before, you can get an adult to test you on those words if you find them a little bit tricky to remember. Spend a little bit more time testing yourselves. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to hold a sentence together. And the sentence is, I can go to the zoo. I can go to the zoo. So that's one of my favourite things to do when I go to visit London. I can go to the zoo. So I need your help. I'm going to start my sentence. What do I start my sentence with? Can you remember? That's right, a capital letter. That's our sign, isn't it? Remember, capital letter. Capital letter. So I, I'm really important. And I can look back at those red words if I'm finding it a bit tricky. I, finger space, I can. I can go. I can go, finger space, to. I can go to the. Know that one. I can go to the zoo. Z. We've not done the oo sound yet, so I'm going to tell you that one. To the oo. I can go to the zoo. Full stop. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I'm going to put down. I want you to have a go at writing the sentence, and then you can go back, have a look again at the sentence, and use it to tick or fix yours. Do you think you guys could do that? Well done. Really good listening, and I'm really glad you could join me today. Look forward to seeing you again. Bye, everyone.